of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Up front, lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coverage to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Across the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Texas offense is back out there on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incompletion makes it second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And a fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Same tailback, another carry. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Miller. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive.
Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Buffaloes. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now it's 2nd down here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll kick it away here. On the return, it's Miller. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Colorado offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Snags the quick throw. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. 3rd down coming.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Colorado.
The Buffaloes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And we're able to get him down.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. Brings up 3rd and goal.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buffs.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14. Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A handoff to the back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Second down after the incompletion. The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And the quarterback dropping back. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Manning. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead. You can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Miller.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Colorado. And the comeback is on. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for some space. It's Blue. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Manning. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Testing the right side here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 35, Colorado 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Going for a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On the run, it's Baxter. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Longhorns looking to cash in here in the red zone. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On first down, it's play action. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
He shreds the tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Miller.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pass caught. Second down now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to throw again. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
The back's got it on a counter. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away.
On to punt it away.
With the return, it's Miller. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Colorado offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
3rd down after that running play. Running with purpose. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the handoff. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away,
I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's another interception. We're losing track. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but